Hey guys, it's been a hot minute since I posted a video. Not too long, but like long enough to the point where like it's ridiculous. Maybe you can see, maybe my lighting looks a little bit different or something. Like maybe I got new lighting. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. I have two big old soft boxes. And I feel like it just like stepped up my game a little bit. I was geeking out when I, hit submit place order for these soft boxes. They are Limo Studios off of Amazon. I will link them down below, the ones that I am using. Not sponsored or anything. Yeah, I just had to say that right at the very beginning. This video is gonna be like a hot mess. I can already feel it happening. I don't really know what I'm doing. I have my little flower crown on. I'm just gonna do like a get ready with me, even though I'm not going anywhere. I just figured I would sit down and play. So I mean, I guess it's gonna cut, like maybe be a little bit of a tutorial, but like mostly a get ready with me. Yeah. I think I want to do something colorful for the eyes. I'm kind of thinking to maybe play around with this guy. The Juvia's Masquerade palette. Of course, I already started off with my brows on because my brows are struggling right now. To the point where I went somewhere today and I did not like fill them in at all. And I was really just like ashamed of this one in particular. There was like one like bald spot and I was so embarrassed. And I didn't want to go into the bank that way, so I took a pen and I filled in a couple of hairs on my eyebrow. I have black eyebrow hairs, so like a black pen, it wasn't like you could tell there was black pen on my eyebrow, but it made me feel like a little bit better about going into the bank looking like a ratchet mess. I'm gonna take this NYX Lid Lingerie palette and I'm just taking this little nude shade. Okay, so I'm going to take a blending brush. This is my Morphe M504. I'm going to zoom in. What's up, guys? I'm going to take a light wash of this matte shade right here. It's called Burkina. Now I'm going to go in with my LAB squared just blending in brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of Zobo, this one right here. Does it look bad? Is the lighting washed out? Guys, I don't know. I don't know how to play with any of the settings either. I have the Sony A5100, so if you guys know about like how to adjust like how much light goes through the lens, stuff like that. What is that called? Aperture? I don't know, but let me know because I'm gonna need to know. Burgundy or purple? Burgundy or purple? Burgundy or purple? I always do burgundy, huh? That's what that sounds like. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of Ada on the same brush. I think I'm just gonna see what happens on the outer corner. Okay, I was thinking it was gonna be a little too red, but I think with like that light wash of color, it made it look a little bit more like a pinker side. Guys, I just saw The Girl on the Train, is that what the movie's called? I just saw that for the first time 2 nights ago. It was super good. It was like one of those like really engaging movies. If you've ever seen like Shutter Island, kind of not like similar storyline by any means, but like where it just keeps your mind engaged like the whole time. And sometimes I don't like movies like that, like Inception. I know a lot of people like that movie, but I never made it through it because I just got so fucking confused. So I was like, no. But Shutter Island I could dig, and also girl on the train. And it's so, like, I had just recently watched Devil Wears Prada to see Emily Blunt in like 2 completely different roles. It was kind of funny. She's such a good actress though. And then that girl who played Maria, the main blonde, the one who got killed, she was in a movie called Christie on Netflix. If you've ever seen it, it's not like the most amazing scary movie in the world, but it was good. And it had Ashley Greene in there. Weird cult kids like torment that girl while she's on campus. She's like the only person on campus during Thanksgiving break. And Lucas Till is in it too for like a hot minute. But yeah, that's the only movie I've ever seen her in, but I feel like I have it built up to a good color. And now I really want to do that burgundy because it just made it look really, really pretty. You guys gonna hate me if I do burgundy? Are you gonna hate me? I'm gonna take my Coastal Scents. You know, I don't ever know how to know what the name of these are. They always have like BRCNO2 on them. I'm gonna take Calabar. That guy right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Disrespectful. I'm about to cry. This is the most beautiful cranberry shade I own. I haven't played with this color yet. I've only played with like the browns and then like the blues and the purples. Oh my god. I'm literally gonna wear this every single day. So going back in with that outer V shade. Fun fact, yesterday I was doing a makeover on a client at work, Sephora. And if you don't know, I live in Vegas. And I was doing the mother, and then one of my coworkers was doing the daughter. And you know, you can tell like when they're talking that they're from like out of town. So I asked where they're from, and she goes, well, I'm from South Dakota. And I was like, what? Yeah, and I was like, what town? She goes, Sioux Falls. And I was like, I'm from Rapid City. And then she like lost her mind, and she was getting her daughter's attention. She's from South Dakota, she's from Rapid City. And I don't know, it's such a small world that, like, even my boyfriend, he works at Capitol Grill, and he had a table that was from Aberdeen, South Dakota. I don't know, it's just fun. It's funny when that happens because you're like, you feel like a little piece of home. I don't know why, it's weird. I am so in love with this eye look already. I need like a black to go in this outer V, but I'm wondering if I can get away with that dark brown. I'm gonna try with that brown actually. I'm going to take my Sigma E30 pencil brush, Fulani, that darker brown. I don't know if it's dark enough, but we'll see. I don't like this brush. I don't like that brush for that. I'm going in with my Morphe M507. I'm just gonna grab Corrupt by Makeup Geek. Okay, so since my camera overheated, I went ahead and I tight-lined, and then I just put on one coat of mascara and the Ardell 113 lashes. And that's it. So since I'm having skin issues, I'm going to be doing a full coverage foundation, the Urban Decay All Nighter. And I don't like how this sits on a primer, so I'm going to spray prime my face. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. It acts as a primer and a moisturizer and like a skin refresher. Not a moisturizer, a setting spray. And it smells like oranges. It's so good. One pump of this bad boy. The e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and it's like $6, but it's like a good density using a very small amount. Like I literally will use one pump for my whole face, and this isn't designed to be buildable, so if you're trying to build it up with like layers, it might not look the best, but it's so good. in terms of coverage. I'm bringing quite a bit down here because my skin issues are playing me on my neck this time around. And mine is a shade 3.25. It's the only neutral undertone shade that they have, which is silly. So silly. I look like Black Swan. Tarte Shape Tape. Mine's in Fair Neutral. I finally invested in the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. And I got the ones in Celestial. They're the lightest ones. It's like that really fair pink. So I'll just take the dropper and my sponge and do 1 drop per cheek. Are you ready for this? I'm using this NYX Stay Matte but not flat powder foundation. Mine's in, ugh, the puff fell out. Mine's in the shade Natural. And I'm taking the Sephora number 61 brush. And I'm not setting where I put the liquid highlight, I'm just setting everywhere else. Now I'm gonna bronze with my e.l.f. complexion brush. And I'm gonna take Too Faced, whoa, that was really white. Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Now I'm gonna highlight. And I'm going to use the Nicole palette. I'm kind of thinking a mixture of Forever Lit and Kitty Cat. The thing about this palette is it's not sand like the holiday kit was, if you are familiar with that texture, but it's not as smooth as the original glow kits either. So I kind of like to apply it with a more like, this is an Anastasia highlighting brush, but it's fairly fluffy. So with like the, I don't want to say chunkiness, but with the chunkiness of this particular pigment, it doesn't pick up the way that I want it to. So I'm gonna go in with my imitation Anastasia brush, which is like the Anastasia one but smaller. And this is from Coastal Scents. It's a double-sided brush, but I don't know if it's still on the website or not because I purchased this a long time ago. So I'm gonna take Kitty Cat, that more pink one, and I know that this doesn't, like, it's not a highlight on its own on my face, so I have to top it with Forever Lit. It's so beautiful. Now I'm going to take the actual Anastasia one and Forever Lit, and I'm just going to like tap a little bit on there. I'm just like in awe. Ooh! So for blush, I'm taking Milani Bella Rosa blush and my old ass Revlon blush brush. So now I'm going to blend all of that together with my e.l.f. stipple brush. Now let's lock the face down with that same spray. Okay, time to move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to use More Better Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick from ColourPop. I really like using these in the waterline at your own risk. I'm not going to be responsible for you going blind, okay? So I just like to take a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I like it because these are, obviously, you know, these are really, really drying on the lips. So they dry really fast in the waterline. So I'll typically just apply like a really, really thin layer and then kind of like let it dry down and then I'm good. I mean, sometimes I touch my actual eyeball and then I like it wraps around my contact and then it's just really, it's only uncomfortable until it like settles. It's weird. But most of the time I'm pretty good at like getting it right where it needs to be. Putting a little bit on the back of my hands. And I'm taking this Simply Simmons 3.0 brush. I don't know. It was from Michaels. And I'm just gonna coat it, but really lightly. Now, digging back into the palette, Zobo, which was my first or my second crease shade, and then I'm gonna add in Ada right afterwards. And I'm going to use first the Morphe M507 and Zobo. Now I'm going to take my Sigma E30 again, Ada. So I was really upset that I had to work the other night, Thursday night, last night, because I thought I was missing Grey's Anatomy, but apparently there wasn't an episode of Grey's Anatomy. True or false? Because I'm gonna get real pissed off. I remember that when it was supposed to come back from like its winter break and they had to postpone it one more week because they were doing the Trump inauguration. I was like, no. Okay, I'm gonna coat the bottom lashes with the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. Okay, I'm gonna do my inner corner highlight with this bad boy. I'm going to do Kitty Cat, that more like pink one. I'm gonna spray this. And now lippies. I'm not gonna worry about lining them. I'm just gonna go straight in with MAC Blankety lipstick. I love Blankety. It's such a pretty nude without being too nude. It's got like a hint of like pink, I guess. I'm gonna top it with the Sephora Colorful Gloss Balm in Earth Angel. It's like a dupe to the NARS Chelsea Girls lips gloss, which is super expensive. All right, woo! Okay, so that completes this get ready with me, I guess. It kind of ended up being more of a tutorial than anything, but whatever. I'm obsessed with how the look came out and I'm pissed I'm not doing anything. I also wanted to throw in like a little like fun bit. I don't know what this is, but I see a lot of people always like uploading like their first YouTube paycheck, and I kind of thought I would do mine. I got my first one on the 21st of February. You have to make at least $100 to get a paycheck from YouTube. I didn't think that I was ever gonna see this day because I'd been doing videos since June of 2016. So not that long, but I've uploaded my fair share of videos, and it is hard to make a living when you're like just starting off on YouTube. Let's be honest. It takes a lot of views to do anything for you. And so at the very ass end of November, it was like the 29th or 30th or something, when I noticed that my top 5 favorite eyeshadow palettes video started like blowing up, I guess, which is where like all of my viewers came from, because I only had like 120 subscribers before that video blew up or whatever. So shout out to all of you that subscribed because of that video. You're the bomb. That video kind of blew up. It's now sitting at almost 102,000 views, which is crazy. I've been like watching the tick, waiting for it to hit 100K, and it did. And it was just like a cool feeling, like satisfactory. So anyway, you get paid on YouTube from views, not from subscribers. So all of my income for the month of December came from the one video. Essentially, I think I was up to maybe $18 before my video blew up. I don't remember what the view was like at the end of December, but like it's like a month behind, so like all of my like views from December, I'll get paid at the end of January. And then all of the January views get paid at the end of February. You get paid once. And so since mine, it got locked out because I needed to submit my PIN. So I ended up getting paid for the month of December on the 21st of February. So I didn't get any of my money from January, which was kind of weird. I thought they would kind of add that in there, but anyway, I got my first paycheck. It's nothing substantial for the, you know, amount of views that went into that video, but it is extra money, which I am so thankful for. I'm so thankful that you guys found that video and decided that it was like good enough to be watched over and over again, and all the comments and all the love and all the subscribers I gained from that video it's truly amazing. Like, social media blows my mind every single day. So I'm gonna go ahead and post the screenshot right here of my deposit. $212.52 is how much money I made in the month of December. So not a lot, but you know, one day. For now, I'm so satisfied with $212 because it like shows that I can get paid for doing something that I love. After struggling for so long to figure out what I feel like I'm meant to do, it's a really nice feeling to know that maybe there's potential here. That is all that I have to say. This is a long ass video. I will see what I can like chop it down to. Give a video a thumbs up if you kind of like me ranting, chatting, doing my makeup in front of you guys. Hit that little red button down there, you know, the one that says subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you want, you can follow me on my other social media. I have Instagram and Twitter. Both of those are at Chelsea Louder. And then I have Facebook and Snapchat. Those are CN Louder. And yeah, that's all. I'm done. I'm stopping. And I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye.